Hello my beauties, welcome to that time of the month, and I just want to give you guys a little bit of disclaimer that I pretty much stayed in bed for most of March, so it was a very uneventful month for me. Hence, I didn't go out and buy anything new or try any new products. So without further ado, let's go straight into it, and I hopefully will give you a more detailed review on these products. This time I finished the Chanel Eau de Douceur. I'm not actually sure if I've reviewed this before. I feel like I have, but then again, for some reason I feel like I haven't. Maybe because I'm getting old, so I don't remember. This is supposedly be good for sensitive skin. Basically, if you have like just face makeup and you want to just remove it quickly without having to go through the whole eye makeup removing stage and whatnot. I feel like throughout the day, like throughout the week, I'm happy enough to just use a cleanser, like a water cleanser, to remove my makeup, and only when I wear like a ton of makeup that I use a more of like an emulsion or like an oil-based makeup remover. So this has been pretty good for just that really general cleanse, but you can definitely tell that it's not going to give you that deep or thorough cleansing, especially if you wear a lot of makeup, or especially if you wear waterproof makeup. So this is definitely more of a like light to medium cleanse, and more of a 5 to about 7 point cleansing power. I also finished the Skinstitut Glycolic Scrub 14%. I use this for a deeper cleanse, especially if I know that I'm wearing makeup or a lot of makeup, or I feel like my skin's a bit congested or something like that. I tend to like to use this in the shower, so I might apply this on and just do a little massage around the nose and just the T-zone area, or anywhere basically I feel a little bit congested, and then I kind of leave it on for about like a minute and then I wash it off. This gives me like really clean feel, and I feel like if your skin is someone that is like me, that's not so sensitive, that you can tolerate deep cleansing or tolerate scrubs, this is great for you. But if you have like really super sensitive skin, this might not be your thing, because it could be quite abrasive. It's going to give you that really intense and thorough cleanse. So recommend for people who have really thick sebum, or if you have really oily skin, or if you have breakouts. Miss Dior Blooming Bouquet Moisturizing Body Milk. Like I said, I love this fragrance, so I would actually wear this lotion alone if I don't want to wear the fragrance to like overpower it. Sometimes if I just want like a really subtle smell, I like to wear this, and I feel like this is very similar to, say, the Chanel ones, where you apply it onto your skin, and at the end of the day when you're having a shower, you can still smell it on your skin. I just love how that is. I also like the texture. The only thing about this one is like, because of the twist open bottle like that, the twist open cap, it's quite annoying. Sometimes you'll lose it and sometimes it just drops everywhere. Other than that, I really like the packaging, but I just don't like this whole, I prefer something a bit more like either a squeeze bottle or like a pump bottle. Solone Brow Gel Tattoo. And I actually got this in Taiwan. I like this color because it's kind of like in between like a brown, like a dark brown, and like a taupey color, so it's a very wearable and very universal. I feel like this size is actually better because sometimes the gel might dry up before you finish all of it. So this one, I feel like I've actually finished the whole lot without having to waste anything. It definitely gave me like the right color, and I guess the stain power, it was very equally to the Tony Moly one, I think, if not a little bit better. Definitely if you want it to make it last longer, you're going to make sure you exfoliate that area and make sure it's nice and dry, free of products, before applying this, and you leave it on overnight, and usually stay for about like 5 to about 7 days, depending on how well you exfoliated. Usually if I don't exfoliate and just put it on with like greasy oil, it still lasts me like a good 3 days. So pretty impressed with it, pretty happy with it. I think I would repurchase this. This is this Smashbox Always Sharp lip liner, and it's in the color Nude Light. It's like a twist open, so you didn't have to like worry about like having to sharpen it with a sharpener. My only thing with this one is that when you twist open, it's not always like to the sharpest consistency that I would normally have it, because I like mine really sharp to make sure I get all the edges. I'm happy with the color because sometimes I'll wear this color alone, but I just don't like the consistency. It's a little bit dragging on the lips, and it's not as smooth as I would like it to be. It kind of does flake a little bit if you have really dry skin, so I make sure that it's always moisturized and just apply it on pretty thick and well. And then in here you just twist open, and you've got the actual applicator there. So there's no twisting up or down with it, it's just purely in this cap. It's definitely like waterproof, and it's definitely long lasting in that respect, but in terms of formula itself, I would prefer it to be a little bit more creamier. I finally finished the Benefit Powder Fudge. Usually on my days where I don't wear any makeup, all I wear is a bit of concealer underneath the eyes to cover the dark circles, and then I kind of just set it with this powder. It's really fine powder that goes over the under eye and just makes the, I guess, the concealer, like, it doesn't crease, it doesn't move, and it just sort of sets the eyes, and it also reflects light as well, so it kind of brightens that area at the same time. I really like how this has got like a bit of a pink tinge to it, so it definitely gives your eye more of a brightening effect. But if you guys know where I can get more of these or something similar to this to replace it, please let me know, because I would be happy to try, because now I'm like thinking, what should I try next? What would replace this? I would have no idea. Anyway, so that's all of my empties for this month. So I hope you guys enjoy that, and without further ado, I'm gonna go straight into my monthly favorites. This month, like I said, I haven't done a whole lot of things, so I've just trying to pick two things that I've actually just really enjoyed or really liked in this month in particular. The first thing I'll talk about is actually this product here. This is also from Skinstitut, and this is the retinol serum. It says here it prevents and reverses and repairs the appearance of skin damage. So retinol has been something that I talked about in a lot of my videos regarding if you have acne problems or any type of discoloration or uneven skin tone. As you get older, or maybe just as you are more skin conscious, or if you are at the stage where you can use retinol on your skin, this is definitely recommended, because it's one of those products that will give you probably the most dramatic like difference or results. I've got like little like ice pick scarring and things like that, as well as some like discoloration scarring from the acne spots itself. This also helps to basically clear out your skin as well. So I don't use this every night. The maximum I've used is twice a week. Morning, I always like triple, double, triple, quadruple make sure that I have a really thick layer of sunscreen to protect my skin, because once you apply retinol the night before, your skin gets super sensitive the next day. So you want to make sure that you protect yourself from the sun. This is something that everyone's been like going crazy on on Facebook. It's like the blackhead remover. This is definitely a tool handy for those who have really bad blackheads. You have to be quite careful because it is quite sharp, so you want to make sure you're not cutting into the skin. At the same time, you want to make sure you're using it in the right angle so that you're not actually digging the sharp points into your skin. This is called the Shimmering Nudes, and this is actually a 6-color palette. I think this must be like one of their limited edition ones. This is the palette that I will kind of like use every day, or if not, like I would travel with this one because it's got all the colors that I would normally wear. So they came with like 2 of these sponge applicators, which I don't use, but I do like the formula. I feel like it goes on really nicely. It's quite silky and smooth. I especially love that chocolate or the deep brown with the shimmery brown. I sometimes just use the shimmery brown all over as just a wash of color, and then I use the white to highlight. So I feel like this is a very versatile palette, especially if you are looking into trying Givenchy eyeshadows for the first time. Definitely get a palette like this. These are actually 2 lipsticks that I have been loving. This one is called Lola by Chanel, and it's called the Rouge Hydrabase 87. So I believe this is actually totally discontinued. I don't think they make Hydrabase anymore. It's a very like light to medium coverage, so it's not a full coverage lipstick. It's not like too pink or too red or too rosy. It's a very natural, it's almost like your lips but better type of colors. I really like it. This is by e.l.f, and I believe this is one of their new things, and it's like a 2-ended lipstick. The cool thing about this one is one end is for daytime and one end is for nighttime. So you're pretty much carrying 2 lipstick in one, which I find is super handy and so good for your makeup bag. These 2 colors are the 2 colors that I will normally wear anyways, because the daytime color is something that I normally wear during the day. It's like a muted sort of rosy nude color, and then for nighttime it's got that really beautiful fuchsia, bright fuchsia, like dark pink color that I normally like to wear anyways. This will now be my go-to lipstick, and the formula is so good. The color payoff is amazing. It's actually what I'm wearing on my lips right now, but I've actually mixed those 2 colors together and just kind of give it a bit more of a muted look. So you can actually definitely mix and match as well. It's not only affordable, but it's actually really good. Okay, last but not least is my Peter Alexander pajamas. Like I said, I've been in bed for like most of this month, so I have been living in these. When you buy them, they come in this little bag, and you get like pajama bottoms, which look something like this, with like a little bow detail on the side and the lace, as well as the top, which is actually kind of like a halter neck. So it's got like the racer back detail with the a built-in bra, so it actually gives you a little bit of support, and it's super comfortable. It's like the softest cotton you can get, and also has the lace details on the bottom. And I feel like this is just, it's so me, and it's so comfortable, and I've just been living in this like all the time, and that's pretty much what I have enjoyed the month of March. So that was everything that I enjoyed in the month of March. I would really appreciate if you guys can let me know if you have any recommendations or any products that you really enjoy in the month of March. I would love to check them out. If you have any questions about anything, leave your comments below, and as usual, I will see you in my next video. Bye!